booktube! My name is Sarah and welcome to The Bookish Knitter. Today I am coming to you with a weekend reading vlog. Yay! Weekend reading vlog! So excited. I haven't done a vlog in, it feels like forever, so I'm super stoked to be sitting down with you guys this weekend. I have a lot going on. This is of course the Create Your Own Readathon weekend, which is why I am vlogging this weekend. Super excited about that. My goals for the weekend. Now, I know the theme is I'm drawing a complete blank. Series. Neither of the books that I'm starting with, that I'm currently reading today, are part of series. But that's okay. That's okay. It's just a prompt. You don't have to go with the prompt if you don't want to. My personal goal for the weekend is 250 pages a day. So that equals out to 750 pages for the 3 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So today is Friday. It is the, what day is it today? It is the 23rd of, I almost said October, the 23rd of September. So welcome everybody. I thought I'd start out this vlog by quickly showing you guys, what time is it anyway? Ooh, I gotta get going because I gotta start work early this morning. I worked 9 to 5 today, which I'm very excited about. My hours at work were changed. So on Thursdays and Fridays now, instead of doing 11 till 7 at night, I do 9 to 5, and it just makes me so happy. It feels like I'm skipping out of work early, even though I'm still working the same amount of hours. Because I finish at 5 o'clock, it just feels like so much earlier, and it's great. So anyway, I have to log onto my computer very soon. But anyway, so yes, so that's my goal, 250 pages a day. Like I said, a lot kind of going on this weekend. There's going to be a live show tomorrow over on Tiffany's channel. As of right now, I still haven't completely decided if I'm personally going to do a live show. I don't know. We shall see. I'm going to see who might be around, who might be available to participate with me. I might skip it this week, this readathon, because it's been a crazy busy week at work, to be completely honest. And I think I need this weekend just to chill out. Like I said, there is the live show over on Tiffany's channel. By the time you guys see this, it will already have been over. But I'm usually there every Saturday. I missed last Saturday because Garrett and I were out. But it's like, as far as I know, it's every Saturday from like noon till 3 Eastern Standard Time. We do reading sprints, which will be great. And yet tomorrow as well, there is a library book sale, and I am going, and I'm taking you guys with me. So that's going to be super exciting in this vlog as well. So what are we reading today? Guys, I'm actually reading 2 books. The reason is because earlier this week, I started reading American Mother by Greg Olson, which is a true crime about the cyanide murders. I talked about this book before in a previous video, and I really do want to read it. And I started reading it this week, you guys, and it kind of wasn't what I was really excited about it at first. And then as I started reading it, I'm like, I don't know if this is really what I'm in the mood for. So I spent a couple days reading it, and I picked up a second book, like a romance, so I could read that as well, just to kind of like balance things out a bit. And I found that I wasn't gravitating towards American Mother, so I put it down. And it's not a DNF completely, like I'm not reading it ever. It's just one I'm not reading right now. I might save it for November, for nonfiction November, because I think that that would absolutely fit. And I think that's just maybe a better time for me to read it when my brain space is more into the nonfiction, you know, elements of stuff, because I've been reading a lot of romance this month. So I put that one down and I picked up another book, which is one that I haven't talked about yet. But this is for the Pass the Parcel Challenge over on the Romance Readers Reading Group on Goodreads. And it's called Someone for Everyone by Tracy Covert. Now, I was sent this book by the publisher. It doesn't actually come out until mid-October. I think October the 12th. And this is a interracial romance. And the prompt for this week was to read a book off of a list. Like, if you go on Goodreads and you see Listopia, they have a lot of different lists. And one of the lists was the best interracial romances. This book was on there, even though it hasn't been released yet, which I found very interesting. So somebody clearly put it on the list, like, who already read it. And guys, I am loving this book. It is so good. So it's about our main character named Kate. And Kate's kind of having a bad time of it. Her ex-husband left her in a bit of a financial bind. Takes place in the UK. And she is kind of being forced, I guess, by the the UK version of the Canadian Revenue Agency, or the IRS in the US, into bankruptcy because she owes money on taxes. He forged her name on a bunch of stuff. So she's been given some leniency, about 3 months, to try and come up with this money. She has nothing. Like, the creditors came and took everything. Like, she literally has nothing. Bailiffs were at her door. And she goes back into her apartment, the flat that her and her husband had owned at one point, but the mortgage company is now taking possession of. And she was kind of going to look for a few last things. and Calvin shows up at the door. Now, Calvin, he is a former football player, not American football, UK, British football, so soccer to us North Americans. And he had to stop playing for reasons. I don't want to divulge what those reasons were because it's kind of part of the story, but it's due to a health issue that he has. I really felt drawn to this book. Maybe this is just the right mix of stuff that's happening to the characters for me. I work in bankruptcy, for those of you who don't know. I actually work for a bankruptcy firm, and I help people in that aspect. It's working in the industry teaches you that it's not the horrible thing that it's made out to be. A lot of people do need that service. That's why we're around. And the health ailment that he's dealing with kind of hits home for me as well, without saying too much more than that. But yeah, so the two of them meet. Now, he has inherited his great uncle's estate, and there is a lot with the estate. There's these apartment complexes, which is where Kate was living, which is why he met her there, because he was trying to find out who the leasing company is and stuff like that. And he also owns now this senior care home, way up in this small town. And Kate comes to try and help because she's a solicitor, like she is a lawyer who deals with wills and probate, and she is going to help him kind of sort through this tangled mess that his uncle left him. And that's kind of where I am in the story right now. I'm about 40% of the way through it. I am absolutely loving it. It is a fantastic book. It does take place at Christmas, but this small town kind of has a spooky backstory. So you're getting like these ghost stories intermingled with like the Christmas season, which is very Dickens to me, like A Christmas Carol, right? And I'm loving it. I love Calvin. I love Kate. I love some of the characters at the seniors' home. It's delightful so far, you guys. Absolutely delightful. So I will report back more as I read it this weekend. But I'm not going to review it in the vlog if I finish it this weekend because I will be doing, of course, my weekly wrap-up on Sunday. So you'll hear about it before this vlog actually goes up. But yeah, loving it so far. Absolutely fantastic. And the other, oops, I just think I turned it on. Oh, and the other exciting thing today, you guys. So this is the Kobo Clara, and I love reading off of it. I read my ebooks from NetGalley off of it, as well as my library books. Because here in Canada, if you borrow from Overdrive/Libby, it actually goes onto your Kobo, not your Kindle. I don't know if that's going to change with Kindle changing their format. I don't know. I have no inkling about that. No one has contacted me to let me know. But right now, that's what I read them on. And the new Kobo Clara E2 just came out yesterday. And I had the money put aside, and I'm buying it today. So there may be a quick little tech review in this vlog as well. So that's exciting. And then the other book that I'm currently reading is a Harlequin. It's a love-inspired romance, and it is Second Chance Christmas. We've got 2 Christmas books on the go, you guys. And this is by Betsy. Let me just turn down the brightness here. Betsy St. Amant. This is a standalone novel. Sorry for the glare on the cover. But it is about, it's a second chance romance, sort of. Like the two of them knew each other in high school, and they liked each other, but neither one actually did anything about it. And then he left town. She's still living in town, and he's now back. I'm only about 4 chapters into this at this point. And now he's back because he works for this big company that actually wants to buy the property that the local no-kill dog shelter is on. So she's trying to stop him from, shutting down the shelter, essentially. And then, of course, their romance as well. So anyway, that's what I'm currently reading today. So I'm rambling on, guys. I need to get logged into work. Because yay, it's Friday, and yeah, so I will report back either later today or first thing tomorrow. I'll probably update again later today with how I've been doing on my reading page count wise, but I will let you guys know that, and yeah, I'll talk to you then. Bye, guys. Hi, friends. Happy Saturday. Today is the 24th of September, and it's about 8:30 in the morning, and I am sitting down to kind of update you on yesterday. I have a couple of other videos I'm filming right after this, hence the reason why we are in full makeup today, but I would be anyway because we're going out for lunch today for my mom's birthday, which is actually on Monday, but we're all going out today, which is going to be super fun. Plus, the book sale is in like an hour, so we'll be going over to that. And then Garrett and I have to go and do groceries, and then we'll be going for lunch for my mom. So it's kind of a bit of a busy day. Yesterday was super, super busy at work. It was like ludicrously busy. Usually Fridays, tend to be the day where I can get stuff done. I can get admin type stuff done that needs to be done. Yesterday, it's like I was struggling. and I was getting double booked for appointments, and it was really, really frustrating. So I got like very, very little reading done yesterday. I think I read 30 pages. So my goal of 250 was wah, but that's okay. So 750 for the weekend, so I still have 720 to go over the next 2 days. But after lunch today, like when we get back from being out for lunch with my mom and the family, I've got nothing else to do for the next 2 days. Like, we're going to do our groceries this morning. The book sale is this morning, which I'll be taking you guys to. So everything's going to kind of be done by like 1 or 2 o'clock this afternoon. And then I plan to spend like the rest of today and tomorrow reading. I'm filming, like I said, a couple of videos now. So I will be filming my one video tomorrow, my weekly wrap up, which as of right now, guys, is only 2 books. Like my reading has taken a slump. And it's not because I'm not wanting to read. It's because I'm so busy. Like, work has just been so busy. And when I'm done work at the end of the day, my eyes are just tired. My brain is tired. Plus the fact that I do finish work at 7 o'clock at night most nights. So that is kind of a damper as well. But anyway, I'm rambling on. I just wanted to update you guys. Nothing has changed from what I was reading yesterday, but we are going to a book sale next, so stay tuned. Hi friends, it's about 4:30 in the afternoon, and I am coming to you with an update. So there were no clips from the book sale because the book sale was a big bust. I am very disappointed. I did not realize until I was looking last night to make sure it was this weekend, and it said, oh, all books were free because they were just trying to get rid of them, but you could make a donation to the library, which at first I kind of thought, okay, and then the more I thought about it, I'm like, this is not going to be good. So I showed up at the library. Now the branch is not it's the main branch, but it's still not very big, and they had like 2 or 3 like really long tables, like, you know, the kind that if you were having extended guests to your Thanksgiving celebration, you add to the end of the table, like those kind of like folding kind of tables. So they had like a bunch of those stacked together, and they were literally just putting books on them. There was like no rhyme or reason. Like, it wasn't like, oh, here's all the science fiction, here's all the mystery, here's all the romance, none of that stuff. Just kind of like all the books for adults, all the books for kids, and then a whole bunch of like video games and stuff like that. And so people were just like grabbing stuff. And I think that's the problem when stuff is free, is that people will just take stuff. Like, they won't put any thought into it, like, oh, do I really want to read this or not? Or no, I'll just grab it because it's free, kind of an idea, right? And that's not everybody, and I'm not trying to generalize, but I walked in, Garrett and I walked in, and we just kind of went, no. Like, I did a circuit of the library, and just like, I couldn't even get near a table, you guys. It was that ridiculous. And when I went to the library book sale for the Oshawa Library, which is one of our closer libraries too, in the region that we live in, it's another town, that was back in the spring, I think. I was really impressed with that one. It was like in this big auditorium area, like a gymnasium for a school, kind of like that size. They had all these tables set up. It was all grouped like by this, that, and that, and like by genre. And there were prices, like, you know, if it was a hardcover, it was $1. If it was a paperback, it was 50 cents. Whatever the prices were, it doesn't matter. And it just seemed so much better. Like this, I just felt like this was, we have to get rid of crap, so here you go. And it was very disappointing, and I was not happy at all. So Garrett said, all right, let's go to the thrift store. And I said, okay. So I did get some books today. So the little teeny tiny clip you'll see before this, we were in Value Village, and they had that collection of the Agatha Christie books. They were on the pricier side. I think they were like $5 or $6 a piece. I think there was about 10 of them, and I could not justify that. But mainly because I haven't read a lot of Agatha Christie, but it was a gorgeous edition, and I just had to get that image for you guys. But here's what I got. So we ended up at, first of all, we went to the Salvation Army. I always hesitate on that because I can't remember if that's the Canadian. There's Salvation Army and Goodwill, and I always think they're the same thing, but like one is like Canadian and one is American. Doesn't matter. It's that kind of a thrift store. And generally, like, their book prices are a lot better. I had this entire conversation once before about the prices at Value Village and how I'm not 100% behind them. But I got all these books. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books, plus a mug for $9. So I'll take it. So I got this relatively new Maisie Yates, The True Cowboy Sunset Ridge. I'm almost certain I have this from NetGalley. Just haven't gotten to it yet. This is part of the Gold Valley series. I don't even... Now that I'm reading the back, I'm like, did I read this already? I don't know. I can't remember. But regardless, it's for my collection. It's one of these newer mass market Max paperbacks. I know not everyone likes them. I like them. I like the size of them, but I don't like the fact that they don't fit as nicely on the shelf. You know, if you've got a bunch of regular mass market paperbacks, these ones stick out a little bit more because of their size. But they are nice. Like, I know Steve Donahue has said, like, it like is the same size as a Kindle, which, of course, I have within reach at all times because it's my Kindle. And I actually think it's a bit bigger than a Kindle. Nope, it is. It's the exact size of a Kindle. Exact size of a Kindle Paperwhite. So, yeah. But anyway, so I got that one. So I'm happy about that. And then what they used to do as well at the store that I go to is they used to put all the Harlequins together, but now they just kind of shelve them wherever. And that's the other thing, like, at least with Value Village, they kind of sort of try and put stuff in some sort of an order. With this place, it's like, it doesn't matter. As long as if it's on the shelf, just throw it on there. You're kind of hunting and pecking around. But I found A Colton Internal Affair by Jennifer D. Bockel. I did not buy a lot of Harlequin books, mainly because I have so many that I need to organize first and find out what... So I'm not buying duplicates because that's the problem I'm starting to run into. And I don't want to do that. So even if they are cheap, I still don't want to do that. So I got this one. It looked really good. Fortune's Greatest Risk by Marie Farinelli. You can never go wrong with a Marie Farinelli book because her stuff is fantastic. This one has been very much read, and there's something gross on the back. Ooh. I think it's like tape or something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So yeah, a special edition novel. And then I got an intrigue. Here we have Resolute Justice by Leslie Marshall. I've not read this author before, but I do love the intrigue. Will a stand-up sheriff toss the rule book in order to deliver justice? The answer is yes. The answer is always yes. And I'm trying to get all the Harlequins together here. And then I got this one, which is Serial Slayer Cold Case by Lena Diaz. These are all published this year, I believe. These are all 2022s. Like, I noticed there was like a whole bunch of intrigues from 2022. Yeah, both of these, February and March from 2022. So it's like somebody gets them as a subscription and then handed them into the thrift store. So that's great. And then I got this one by Lindsay McKenna. It was in really good condition. It's a fan favorite, so it's a reprint. And it's called The Wrangler. Cowboy romance. Yes, please. So yay on that one. Enjoy this fan favorite Western romance by New York Times bestselling author Lindsay McKenna from her popular Jackson Hole, Wyoming series. So there we go. And then last but not least, I saw this one. It's a Zebra Regency romance. And I've not read any of these, but it looked really, really cute. And there's stickers on all the things. And I want to pull off all the stickers. But this one looked really cute. Like I said, we have Belle of the Ball by Donna Simpson. So there's that one. Kissed by Fate, it says on the back. So yeah, this one looked really cute. Again, I've never read these. I don't know if these were considered to be category. I need to look. I think that they were category. Like, they printed like so many of these every month, I think. Like, if I look at the inside cover, books by blah, blah, blah. This came out in 2001. Interesting. Okay, hold on. So here we go. This usually denotes yes. Yes. So these were category. Take a trip back to the romantic Regent era of the early 1800s with 4 free zebra romances, valued at $19.96. So 4 free books are yours, plus save almost $4 every month with convenient home delivery. So they were offering the subscription. It was on the inside of this book. Do they show covers? No, they don't show covers. I wish they did. I'm going to have to find out more about these. But yeah. So anyway, I got that one too. Sorry, the lighting in here is horrible. The sun is going down. So then Garrett and I headed over to put that in the waste paper basket. We went over to Value Village, and I didn't buy a lot there either because our books tend to be a little bit more pricey, but I did find a couple of gems. So the first one I found here was Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys Super Mystery, Tour of Danger by Carolyn Keane. These Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew mystery stories where all 3 of them are together. Sometimes 5. Sometimes you get Bess, George, and Nancy, and then Frank and Joe from the Hardy Boys. But I read all of these growing up. These came out around the same time as the Nancy Drew Case Files, which came out in the 80s. Like this one, I think was published in the late 80s, maybe even early 90s. 1992. Yep, so 1992. but these are not available on ebook. So the entire Nancy Drew case files are available on ebook, but these ones are not. So if I see them, I grab them because they're hard to find. And I'm going to be reading these in order along with the other Nancy Drew books, like in publication order. So eventually I shall get to this one. This one takes place in Japan. America's top teen detectives team up to smoke out a smuggling ring. So yeah, these were really good. One of my favorite Nancy Drew Hardy Boys stories is called A Crime for Christmas, and it takes place in New York City. It is really, really fun. If you can get your hands on it, I really enjoy it. So there's that. And then the gem of the day, to be completely honest, I was so excited that I actually saw this here because we were at Walmart last week and I had this in my hands and it was like 30% off. And I'm like, oh, I'll grab it because it's a brand new release. And I decided not to. And I'm like, oh, I've got the e-arc from NetGalley. I will just read it there or I'll borrow it from the library, right? They had it. And The Family Remains by Lisa Jewell. This is a brand new release, you guys. It came out, what, a month ago? A month, maybe more? I don't know the exact date this came out. I know it was 2022, August of 2022. So, yeah, I am ecstatic that I have a copy of this. It's in really good condition. It is bent. Somebody clearly, when they were reading it, did they crack it open and stick it down on the table? Get a bookmark, people. Get a receipt. Stick a receipt in. Don't do that, please. It's just, there's no need. There's no need to hurt your books that way, you guys. So yeah, I am a big fan of this author. I am looking forward to reading this one. I do love the cover on it. So I'm glad I picked it up. And it was like $5. $4 or $5. So yeah, I will take it for that. And then I got a couple of other things. While we were at the Salvation Army, I found this mug. And I'm going to take it into work. It was $2.99. So I said $9 for the books. So I got, what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books. Plus this mug for $9. And the mug was $3. So the books were $1 a piece. So that is not too shabby. And it says, Fa la 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 llama. It's got a llama. And it's got a snowman and a llama on the other side. And it was $3. And it's a nice big mug. So I'm going to take this to work and stick it on my desk at the office. So it's going to be my new office mug. All year round. I don't care. So, and then we were at the dollar store very quickly to pick up a few things. And I saw this t-shirt because they have t-shirts at the dollar store. And I had to get it. And I don't care if for $2, guys, $2 for the t-shirt. If it only lasts me a season, that's fine by me, but it'll last me longer than that. And it says, it's just a bunch of hocus pocus. So there we go. So yay, I'm very happy with my new shirt, which I will wear in videos at some point. So yeah. So guys, that's it. Reading-wise, I have read nothing today. No, I'm lying. I've read 1 chapter. I read 1 chapter of a book today. You guys, my reading has just been blah. We were out doing running around this morning, and then it was my mom's birthday. My mom's birthday is actually Monday. We went out for lunch today, so we did that. And then Garrett and I went out to, we were going to go to the grocery store, and then that's when we hit the dollar store instead. And we came home, and I've had a headache all day. So I decided to lay down and have a nap for an hour and a bit. And now it's 4:30. There's hockey on tonight. My husband's going to be watching, so it'll be a quiet evening for me. So I think I'm just going to sit upstairs and read and watch BookTube. But when I do my weekly reads, which will have already gone up by the time you guys see this video, when I do my weekly reads video tomorrow, it's probably only going to be 2 books. But you know what? I'm fine with that. Some weeks are slow, some weeks are great, some weeks are whatever. And I'm perfectly fine with it. There are books that I wanted to get to before the end of the month, but if I don't get to them, I don't get to them. It's fine. I'm not going to lose sleep over them. It's just books. I want to obviously finish the ones I'm reading. I would like to finish another couple Harlequins before the end of the month. And I do want to read my Killer Vacation because it is kind of the buddy read and I slacked on it. So next month I've got to do better and make sure I try and read those buddy reads a bit sooner in the month so I can be on the chat on the Discord and talk about it with everybody. So anyway, guys, I'm rambling. You probably won't hear again from me tonight, but I will definitely check in with you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys. Hi, friends. Happy Sunday. It's about noon on Sunday. Hi, friends. Happy Sunday. It's about noon o'clock, and I thought I'd sit down with you, give you guys a reading update from yesterday. Again, I think like 60 pages. So I don't think I've read 100 pages between Friday and yesterday. So yeah, this has not been the best weekend for me with the Create Your Own Readathon. I just filmed my weekly reads video, so that you guys will probably already have seen by the time that you see this one. This video is going to go up on Monday, but my goal is to finish Someone for Everyone today. Which should give me another couple hundred pages. So my goal was 750. I am nowhere near going to hit that. If I can hit 200 pages now at this point, that's my new goal. And I read nothing for series, but it's fine. It's fine. It was a crazy busy week at work. I talked about this in my weekly reads video, and I think I just needed a mental break this weekend, pretty much. So, plus I'm really excited about all the books for October, so that's probably where some of this is as well. But, and it's just been a busy weekend in general. Like yesterday was busy pretty much for the most of the day. And now Garrett and I did all of our running around this morning. We did our groceries, and now we have the rest of the day just to relax and enjoy, which is going to be great. But yeah, so I wanted a quick check-in just to let you guys know how things were going. And I will check in with you one more time before the end of this vlog to give you guys my final total. But yeah, not the greatest of weekends, pretty boring vlog, but there was a book haul in it, so that's a good thing. At least you guys got a book haul, so that was something. But yeah, I will talk to you guys in my next clip. Bye, guys. Being productive, my friends. It is now, I'm not too sure what time it is, about 2:30 in the afternoon, and I uploaded my weekly reads, which you guys would have seen yesterday on Sunday, and now I edited in full and am now exporting my October TBR, which is going to go up tomorrow. So you guys are going to see this vlog on Monday, and then my TBR goes up on Tuesday, and yes, I am sporting a very fun witch's hat. So stay tuned for that tomorrow. Hi friends, happy Monday. Today is the 26th of September. It's my mom's birthday today, by the way. So yeah, this is why I don't vlog anymore, because I am rubbish at it. So I did not update anything. Well, I updated a bit for like a second and a half yesterday, and then today, and then I did not update yesterday evening. So I didn't finish a book yesterday. I didn't finish a book at all this weekend. I hope that you guys all did a lot better on the Create Your Own Readathon weekend. This just happened to be a bad weekend for me. I was you know, just kind of relaxing from my really rough week at work. And it is what it is. And we can't predict these things. We don't know, you know, the situation or what's going to happen during the week. So it is what it is. And I'm fine with it. I really, really am fine with it. But I hope that you guys all did better than I did. And it will be coming back again in October. So stay tuned for that. My final page count for the weekend, 160 pages. That's how much I read in total. And it's fine. I'm not worried about it. It's the end of the month. I'm hoping for some good reading this week, but we shall see. It is what it is. And I know I was talking to a lot of people, and they're like, what happened to the month of September? Like, blink and it was over. So, I mean, I just can't believe that Saturday is the 1st of October. I'm super excited. That means that 2 weeks Saturday we're going away. So I'll have hopefully a good vlog then, because at least we'll be doing stuff. And at least in this vlog, you guys also got a bit of a book haul, which was also fun as well. So I'm going to sign off here, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this. You know, I know it was a bit rubbish, and I apologize, but it is what it is. And I will talk to you guys all in my next video. Take care and happy reading, everybody. Bye.